viewers and British viewers actually quite like being appalled by American political manners. There's what the Germans would call Schadenfreude, a sort of joy at seeing things go quite as appallingly as they sometimes look as if they do.
Welcome to Florida, the state that doesn't count every vote.
The things that define my political memories was assassination of President Kennedy and black folks being beat over the head with clubs in my home state of Louisiana.
Divine the will of the people.
Divine
the intent of these voters.
Divine
Party hacks in Florida.
Trying to divine the intention of the voter. There are no standards.
To mind read the intent of the voter.
Recount after recount after recount.
There's no reason that we can't proceed under the existing statutes to get as accurate a count as we possibly can. I can't believe anybody would object to that.
To abide by the result of a proper count.
We've had a recount of the votes in New Mexico. It looks like that state is now going to go to Governor Bush rather than to Vice President Gore. And that was a hand recount. Are you going to say that that shouldn't have happened?
No, Bob.
But wouldn't it be tragic if it turned out that the wrong man had been chosen here because we didn't follow the procedures of Florida law?
The headline reads as follows: Bush team prepares scorched earth plan, suggesting that if you lose the case in Florida, you're going to go to Oregon, Wisconsin, Iowa, states that Gore narrowly, very narrowly carried, and perhaps ask for recounts or another look at the votes in those states.
I think he would owe it to his supporters.
But if their request for an injunction is denied on Monday and the hand counting of ballots goes forward in those 4 Democratic counties, Senate Majority Leader Trent Lott said today the Bush campaign should get tough.
If we're going to go through this hand count and special consideration down there in one county in Florida, we probably ought to have a whole new vote in the state of Florida.
With machines, there's about a 2 to 5% error rate.
So if we are honest and if we are fair, we must come to the grip that voting irregularities of the size and of the nature that took place here and elsewhere ultimately disenfranchise citizens and rob us of our moral authority as a nation to dictate to other countries how they ought to carry out elections themselves. On Inauguration Day, look at us. We are black and brown and white and yellow. We're the old and the young. We've come from uptown and downtown. We're union workers. We're women's groups. We're civil rights groups. We say to all of you, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace, and ain't gonna let nobody turn us around.